I'm the famous Farthing Wood fox. Ever since I was a cub, my life has been full of adventure and battle and great journeys. But my favourite thing to do is to sleep. More so now that I'm, well, very nearly old. All right, I am old. An old fox sleeping alone in his den during the afternoon. I've worked hard in my life. A nice cosy sleep is the least I deserve. But this sleep wasn't a good one. I was dreaming of rats, zillions of them, running through White Deer Park, and when they were gone there was nothing left but bones and broken trees. I woke up with a fright. And he was there. Him. Right in my den, twirling his tail in his paws, smaller rat grinning all around him.
Who am I? Who am I?
You're the big white rat, the rat leader.
Bully's the name, king of rats. And you're the leader of the rabble of animals hereabouts. Thought we should have a little conference, but I can see you're tired. I can come back later.
What do you want, you filthy rat?
Filthy? Me? I takes a dip in the pond every morning when I'm frogging. Frogs, you know. Nice, crunchy breakfast. Foxy, woxy, woxy, foxy.
Get out of my den, you verminous sewer rat.
Now, look you! I came to talk, nicely talk, not to kill you this time, but you've called me names, so I don't feel nice no more. I'll give it to you straight. This park is mine. Now, see, mine. You and your extended family of animals can clear off, scarper on out of it, or else my lads will kill the lot of yous dead, see? So no foxy tricks, no deals, nothing. Just get out, right?
Badger alert! Badger alert!
Where?
Come in!
I'm allergic to badgers, actually. The smell makes me cough. I'll be off. But remember what I said, Fox. When I come back here, it better be foxless. That's all.
Badger! Badger! Hello, Fox. I was just passing and I thought, you know...
Urkel! Oh, I'm so very, very pleased to see you.
Oh, how kind of you to say so. How very kind. Kinder than me, even. Excuse me for saying so, but I can smell rat.
He was here. Bully. Their leader. In here.
No.
Off you go as fast as you can, Urkel. We're going to attack the rat headquarters. We'll need all the foxes, yourself, of course, and Shadow, Adder, and Sinuous. We'll show them.
Oh, dear. Fighting, is it? Oh, dear. As you know, I'm kind. I do bite. I bite most viciously sometimes. I bit that balmy stag, didn't I? But I'm ashamed of myself afterwards. It's quite natural to bite, but not kind. And I'm kind, see, very kind. Perhaps I'm even very, very kind, or very, very, very kind. But I wasn't kind at all to those rats. I killed lots, I did. Oh, not kind, that. I grabbed them by their squeaking necks, and I shook them until they were, oh dear. But Shadow killed more than I did, and all the foxes killed nearly as many, and Adder and Sinuous, they killed lots more. Oh, I'll never forget it. The forest floor was red with the setting sun, and it was redder by the time we retreated. Oh yes, we retreated. We didn't win. There were too many. They never stopped coming, see. Zillions, like my toad friend said. I was rat-bit from head to foot. So was my beautiful, kind mate, Shadow. Poor old Fox could hardly walk, and Adder and Sinuous slithered between our paws like two bits of frayed rope. We limped away, not saying a word, Then Fox said,
It's no use. There's too many of them, and more all the time.
There's a rat's nest in every hole in the park. Litters of healthy newborn rats, born every few minutes.
Yes, and they grow to fighting size between one full moon and the next. I don't know what to do. It's hopeless. Hello, Toad.
Been in the wars, Fox matey?
A war that we're going to lose, I'm afraid.
Don't give up, Fox. I've been talking to my friend Spike. He's a rat himself. He knows what rats are frightened of. He's plenty of ideas for getting rid of that rotten lot. Spike? Spike? He was here a minute ago. Spike, my boy, my favourite ratty, my ratty of ratties, my rat pal, my rat pack's best rat, rattiest rat under my command. I've a question for you.
Yes, what?
Who am I?
About your bully?
What kind of a spy are you, eh? Why didn't you tell Bully that those sly, badgery, foxy, snaky creatures was going to attack, eh? I begin to wonder whose side you're on, Spiky, eh? Them slithery things was in my nest again. In my own nest, where I sleeps. They nearly had me, and if not them, then that soppy badger. It bit my nose, then apologised. Look! It's not still bleeding, is it?
I was going to tell you. Oh, great one. I was on my way, but there was no time. They just ran out of their burrows and came straight here to attack. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're still Bully's top ratty, Spike, my boy. And aren't rats the most wonderful of creatures, eh? But if Fox's lot attacks again, and you doesn't tell me first, I'll have your skull for a whistle! Got it? Still, one thing to be grateful for, eh? Foxes, badgers, snakes, but no
Weasels.
Where?
I don't know if I can talk about this. It's too upsetting. Measley, you tell it. Measley!
Yes, Weasel. Tell what?
About the day our little ones turned on us. We were walking through a distant forest. I was just telling Fido how one day, if he was very good, he would grow up to be just like you, when he turned on me. He honked like a goose. He snarled and rasped. Oh, Measley!
Oh.
Don't you talk to me like that, Fido Weasel. If he won't, I will. Cleo! Measley, they've turned on me. You're always blaming Measley for everything when it's really your fault.
Yes, your fault.
Measley, control them.
Well, you do, you know. I blame me for everything.
If it wasn't for you, our beautiful big weasel dog wouldn't have drowned. He didn't drown. He was just washed away to doggy heaven. He drowned! Your fault! Your fault!
We'll never forgive you.
We hate you.
Little ones, you're upsetting your mother.
And you're a useless twerp.
Useless twerp.
We hate you both. We hate you both.
We hate you both. Oh, Measley, where did we go wrong?
Yeah, we'd had enough of Weasel and Measley. There was a great big world out there, full of things to see and eat. Cleo and I weren't horrible like our mother, or twerps like our father. What a time we'd have! I did wish Cleo wouldn't sing, though. She sang even worse than Ma.
Have a pound of tuppenny rice. Have a pound of treacle. I'll sing if I want to, you little twerp. You're just like him, a twerp. I'm free at last. I'll sing la 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 la.
We hadn't been out by ourselves for long when we came to a fascinating place. Such adventure! We were in a deep ditch below a motorway. Traffic cones were littered about, bursted tyres and empty tins of things. An enchanted landscape, wasn't it, Cleo?
It was beautiful. My favourite place ever.
We climbed up onto this huge pink rock to have a better look. We held paws and squeaked in each other's faces. We were by ourselves and so happy. Then the pink rock unravelled itself and spilled us onto a thistle. We know now that it was a fat piglet. But then, we hadn't seen one before, had we?
Never seen one.
It just stood there snorting, oinkificaciously.
Welter, oinkificaciously.
Do stop making that disgusting noise. Pig,
Weasel,
pig, weasel, pig,
weasel,
pig, weasel, pig,
pig!
weasel, pig.
Wait on. I'm the pig. I says pig. You're weasels. You says weasel. I says pig. Pig.
Weasel!
Anyway, that's where you're wrong. I'm not a pig. I'm a piglet. I was in what's called an articulated truck on my way to the slaughterhouse. Know what a huge crash and an explosion is?
No.
That's where I came from.
Haven't you any parents?
Humans eat them. Oh! My name is I'll Never Be Sausages.
What a funny name.
Just made it up this minute.
Fido, Cleo.
Could I meet your mother?
Fido, Cleo. Oh, you don't hate me, really, do you? Ah! Get away from our little ones, you monster! We found it! It's ours! It's very piggy. Oh, piggy, yes. A piggy piglet.
It's much better than a weasel dog.
A weasel piglet dog.
That's me. Weasel Piglet Dog.
I'll let you keep it if you won't hate me anymore.
I'll Never Be Sausages.
Oh, yeah?
Mother.
I am not your mother.
Oh, mother.
Measly, where are you? This is all your fault. I'm a pig's mother.
Dash and I were having a high old time in the new animal sanctuary, racing and playing. I enjoyed being the top dog. All the animals came to me, just as they went to Fox in White Deer Park. But the new coming animals told me that there was terrible trouble in our old home. Rats were taking over. There'd been battles, but there were too many rats to kill. Fox needed me. I had to escape. So, one morning, when the humans' van set off through the spiky-topped gates, Dash and I ran faster than we'd ever run. She sprang and I jumped into the back of the van among the empty cages. A few minutes later, we were loose in White Deer Park again.
Not you again, you foxy weasel. I thought I'd seen the last of you.
Trey, it's great to see you again.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, isn't it, Dashy?
Yeah, you balmy old stag.
I've come to help Fox battle with the rats.
What rats?
The park's full of rats. You must have noticed.
They must be very quiet and well-behaved and keep all my rules. Not like you, foxy weasels. Look, you were in the new sanctuary, weren't you?
That's right.
You didn't perhaps see any hinds there? I'm missing two of my favourites.
Yes, there's hinds there. And mightily relieved they were to be away from you. You're violent, balmy and utterly horrible. That's what they told me to tell you.
They said that?
That's what they said.
I see. I'm going to stump you flat now.
Quick, Dashy, run for it.
Hello there. Who am I? I said, who am I? Oh dear, shy today are we? Once more, who am I?
Bully, bully.
So, things was going very well for old Bully, weren't they now? In nearby cities, in the sewers, in the attics, in the warehouses, Ratties heard that out in the country a great rat king was setting up a ratty kingdom for ratties to live in. A paradise! So they came, handsome, with their little families of pretty little ratties. They came to see Bully, and when I said, who am I? They said, Bully, Bully, Bully. So I was a king, and my domain was white deer pork. The only thing in my way were those foxy, badgery, snaky creatures who hated Bully and wanted him to fail in all his ambitions. I wanted them dead! Dead! Then, one fine afternoon, I got a report saying that one of them serpents, Sinuous they called him, was asleep on straw by the pond. Well, out in the open like that, and rats about in ginormous numbers, anything could happen. Maybe something awful.
Bully, bully, bully. Hello, Toad, my toad friend. Have you seen Sinuous, my snake friend? On fine afternoons like this, he's kind enough to allow me to watch when he ties himself in knots. Almost amusing, I think, don't you?
Urkel, matey. Sinuous. He's...
Hey, where did all these dead rats come from?
He put up quite a fight, but they must have attacked in big numbers. Syrians.
My slithery friend, no.
He's in that bush, but don't look, Urkel. You're too kind to look.
Oh, my slithery friend.
Urkel, what's all the crying about?
Ada, my other slithery friend, it's... Oh, Toad, you tell her, please.
Adder, I'm sorry. The rats have killed Sinuous.
Sinuous! No, no! Sinuous! My maid! My love! Sinuous!
What a lot of fuss about a ropey old snake, eh? Yeah, this was good. We could pick 'em off one at a time, eh? Which one next? What about that horrible little toad? Yeah, I said to myself, Bully, I said, him next! The toad! He was about to hop into the pond when we came, jumping from rock to rock, swinging off the reeds, diving through clouds of midges, and grabbing the toad by his rubbery little limbs. Oh, ratties in a murderous mood are a beautiful sight to behold. And my boy Spike was there, with his friend the toad. Spike? My boy Spike? But what help was he, eh? I don't know. Spike, help me! They're going to kill me! Spike, help! I'm your friend, Spike! I taught you to swim! Spike! Come on, Spike. You help the toad boy. Come on! I'll give you the honours! Bite him! Bite him, Spike!
No, thank you. I'd rather not. They're poisonous, you know. Toads are.
Spike! Help! Spike! They're not poisonous. It's just a rumour they put about to stop getting themselves eaten. Watch. Oh! There. See? Not poisonous at all. Oh, I don't know, though. I feel a bit sort of queasy. Oh, I felt like this in the sewers some mornings. Spike! Brett! Ratties! It's poisoned me, that toad! Ugh.
Hello, Spike.
Hello, Urkel, matey.
Have you come down to the pond side to think? I have. I like to watch my dragonfly friends and think. If I think the right thoughts, perhaps I'll be kinder.
Yeah, I came here to think. What a stinker I am.
Oh, I know.
What a big, fat, nasty rat I am.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
And a traitor.
That too? Oh.
Bully and the rats attacked Toad, and I was there, but I didn't help him. I just let them hurt him. He's at the bottom of the pond now. I don't think he'll live. Oh, Urkel, you're kind.
I am kind.
You'll forgive me, won't you?
No.
But that's unkind.
I know, but still I won't forgive you.
Oh, hello, mateys.
Toad! Toad! You're alive!
Hello, Toad. How are you feeling, little friend?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm covered in bumps.
You're a toad. You're always covered in bumps.
Oh, that's right.
Toad! Toad! Please forgive me for not helping you. It's Bully. I was so scared of him. You do forgive me, don't you?
Well...
You're my best friend ever. And if it happens again, just you wait. I'll fight him. I will. I'm on your side now. I am. Oh, Urkel. I just realised. I'm kind.
Oh, there's a novelty.
At last I was getting a good long sleep, sitting on a branch of the great beech, the last of the trees that once were Farthing Wood. But I kept waking myself up. I was hooting in my sleep again, a terrible problem with owls of a certain age.
Hoot! What? Hoot!
No, that wasn't me. That was a male hoot, the sort of hoot a nice big male owl makes when he comes home to his tree after a successful night's hunting. I didn't open my eyes yet, but I hooted back. Ooh, ooh.
Toot! What?
I opened my eyes, and there he was, the starry night behind him. 2 big yellow eyes. This was my mate, I knew.
You are an owl, what?
Of course I'm an owl. What else would I be?
Oh, sorry. Bit tatty, aren't you? What?
Huh?
Where's he then?
Who?
What? Him? What? Your mate?
Oh, him. There is no him. I've no mate. Never had one. Not yet.
Oh, I see. What? I had a mate once. Flew into power cables. Funny you never having one, what? I mean, what? You're quite an age. Still, life's better without a mate, isn't it, what? I expect you agree?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Much better.
I was rather glad when she flew into the power cables.
Oh, how funny. You are so funny.
Am I? What? Shall we hoot together?
You've got such a masculine hoot.
Oh, have I? What?
Woo, woo,
Do it,
woo. Next morning, when I woke up, his wing was around me. His feathers fluttered in the breeze. I don't think I had ever been so happy.
Don't mind my wing around you, what? Thought you might fall out of the tree in the night, what?
I don't think, if you don't mind me saying, that I've ever seen an owl who was more owlish than you.
Funny. That's what she says, what? In one of her dove-like moods.
Who's she?
She? Oh, what? She's, what? Just a young owl, I know. Perfect specimen, what? Not the least bit tatty. A bit young for me, though. I'm waiting for her to mature, what? Then, well, you know how it is. She'll be my mate, what? What? Come back! back! Owl, come back!
I don't think I've ever been so upset. I flew off over the houses, no swooping, flying fast. I never wanted to see another owl again. But he was there, chasing me. His big yellow eyes, his speckled chest. Oh!
Owl, there is no young owl, I promise, what? I was just making it up, boasting the way male owls do. Owl, I'm sorry.
I didn't believe him. I just wanted to hide and cry and think about all the cruel things Weasel used to say to me. I saw a machine in a garden beside a half-built swimming pool. It had a hole in it. I dived in and splashed into the sticky stuff inside. I stayed there until he went away.
Owl! Owl! Owl!
When I flew out of the machine, I saw that it was a cement mixer, and the sticky stuff that covered me from head to claw was cement. My feathers were heavy, no air in them. I flapped hard, but didn't seem to rise at all. It was with the greatest difficulty that I managed to return to the great beach. Exhausted, I immediately fell asleep, just for a minute. But when I woke up, he was there, in a flap, because the cement had gone hard. I was trapped inside. Only my eyes and beak were showing. I was a living statue.
It is you, isn't it? What? I thought you were one of those stone owls that humans have in their gardens.
I flew into a nice dark hole, but it was a cement mixer. This is cement. It's gone hard. I can't move a feather.
Hard on the outside, what? But still the same soft, warm heart inside, what?
That's me.
I know, what? In these troublesome circumstances, this may seem a silly question, but what? Will you be my mate?
I will. Oh, yes, you wonderful big handsome owl. Yes.
I'd better fetch some worms, what? To force through to your beak. Don't worry, what? I'll look after you. We're mated now, aren't we? What?
I watched him swoop away, his wingspan tawny against a sky filling with a storm. This was probably the end of me, I knew. I would never escape from the cement. But despite my problems, I was happy. I had never been happier. Fancy me, old and tatty and hoity-toity, finding such an excellent mate.
I've never been so depressed.
Why don't you give the piglet another telling off? That'll cheer you up.
I can't. I'll give up. He's always so cheerful, dreadful piglet.
Cheerfulness can be very depressing, I know.
Measly, please, I'll never call you a twerp again if you'll just stop it smiling.
Oh, but how?
I don't know, you twerp. Run up to it and shout at it or something. Here it comes, go on.
Right, I will, yeah, I will. Oh,
You've upset our piggy wig.
What a cruel weasel you are! Roaring at a poor orphan piglet!
A piglet who loves you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It was her idea.
Stop snorting, you dreadful piglet. Its snorting is more depressing than its beastly smile.
Sing to it, Mother. It loves your singing.
Oh, all right. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home.
What's all this noise about? You, stop singing. And you, stop squealing. Horrid little oink.
Oh, you're a pig! A huge, great pig!
I am a wild boar, and this copse is where I live. You, Pink Belly, are a domestic farmyard pig. Not my kind of pig at all. So don't oink unless you're oinked at.
Oh, what tusks you've got!
Of course I've got tusks.
Are you going to stick your biggest, sharpest tusk through us and just laugh while we scream until we're dead? Theo, don't give him ideas.
Well, I just going to oink and oink till we all go mad with your oinks and we roll around in mushrooms with our tongues swelling up.
Yes, I can see there's a problem here. These obnoxious little weasels are a bad influence on this piglet.
Don't you insult my little ones, you big snorter.
I didn't mean to insult your pestilential brood. I'm simply making a practical observation. Baby weasels and piglets don't mix. I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it. I shall adopt this piglet as my own son. I shall see to it that he's brought up to snort, oink and truffle in the correct manner. And positively no weasels in his company. There you are. What do you say, little piggy?
You'll be my father?
That's the idea.
Yes, please.
What's your name?
I'll never be sausages.
What a silly name. I'll call you Rufus. That's my name too. Rufus.
That big pig has gone off with our little pig.
We'll never see his piggy face again.
Best thing for him, little ones. He'll be much happier. We won't be though, will we?
Yo, don't snarl at your mother.
Oh, measly. I don't feel in the least bit depressed now. Let's find a hole somewhere and have a nice cosy sleep.
Weasel, the sky. Have you seen the sky? It's dark in all its corners and purple high up.
Oh, a storm!
A hurricane.
Oh, let's find that nice cosy hole quickly. Find